Today I will teach you how to heel whip.
Before we get into the tutorial part of this video today, I'm gonna get a little riding session first. Right here, I got a little liquid chalk because it is like 100 out right now. So I never actually bought this myself. I've always just fiended off of Hunter because he always bought it before comps. But honestly, before today's session, I knew that my hands were gonna be sweating. It would have impacted my riding. So I stopped by the store and bought some. We're all liquid chalked up. We're finna get warmed up, but let's start with this rail. Get a little board slide action. Get these knees warmed up because they are not feeling it right now. Front board tap. All right, front board. Front lip. Oh my God, my wheel tapped when I jumped. Last but not least, B-lip. Heel. Ah, that B-lip felt so nice. What done happened to this park, bro?
I pulled up from Trinity and all this here, and I'm doing the usual about it, seeing if anybody was here when it happened.
Dude, the whole skate park turned into a 10-year-old's
literally, I was gonna
like
say,
notebook when they were in school. Luckily, our park and rec center uses water instead of paint to cover up graffiti.
Yeah.
They could just be painting over everything. All right, let's get a little B-lip action. Whip forward and downhill. 50. Front lip. Fakey feeble. Smith. Over. Hold. Boom. T-bug. Double. I've been working on my like tricks into backlip stalls. Let's start with a bar spin, and then we're just gonna slowly up the scale. Tail whip. Oh God. All right, we're gonna do it over in the shade over here because I wasn't able to see. Right into the spine. Bar, back lip. All right, tail whip. Oh, that one is clean. T-bug. Ah, dang it. Try that again. Oh, bar. Ah, that one's hard. Oh, downhill. Redo that. Boom. All the B-lips. Let's run bogey up. Phew. Is that another bar? And we added a bar spin, baby. I can't remember the last time I done a finger up air, so I want to do one. 2-6. Yes, sir. T-bug bar. And a finger whip. It literally smacked my heel when I was in the middle of the air, and I still somehow landed it. I don't even know how that happened. Whip, ball spin. Oh, umbrella. That was so sketch. We're gonna cruise, do spine, hit the hip, then try to do 2 air tricks. Okay, I got an idea. We'll see if I can get it back to back. Ah, I'm landing flat. There we go. We done hit the bowl section a little bit. I haven't touched clam at all. You want to hit clam?
Why not?
I'm thinking 3 down heel baba. What are you thinking?
I think you should do it. I think I'm gonna do just a simple truck driver, maybe.
What about a 3 T-bog? Ooh, I like that. We ain't even hit clam like that yet today, but we finna just go for it. Oh, wow. You almost got that first tee. Just gotta get good 3 down heel and you just gotta put your foot on. You know, I'm just so thankful for Rusch Park having shade. Imagine this park with no shade.
I don't want to.
Yeah, no one does.
I don't want to. Right here. Solid.
There we go. There we go.
Nope, that's not how we do it.
Yeah, back to back, baby. It's hot. Flat live. You got a 360? Heel whip. That's the title of this video. Did you know that? We're teaching people how to heel whip. We haven't gotten that far yet, but that would be a lovely introduction if you're willing to sand.
I guess I might have to sit.
Right here. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Since Eli gave you guys that lovely heel whip, let us get right into me telling you guys how and what a heel whip really is. Now let's actually get into me teaching you guys how to heel whip. The first question we should be asking ourselves is, what is a heel whip? Because I'm assuming most of you guys know what a tail whip is. That's where you whip the deck around and it comes to your feet, right? Well, a heel whip is just the opposite of a tail whip. It's all about the catch. The reason why a tail whip and a heel whip is called what it is, tail whip coming around to your toes and heel whip coming around to your heel. A lot of people, when they learn how to heel whip, they think it's just a tail whip the other way, but then they try to still land with the tail whip coming around to their toes. I'll show you guys an example up on the screen right now. That is called a sex change. You do not want to do that. That is a big no-no. You don't want to sex change when doing a heel whip. The reason is because a heel whip's actually supposed to come to your heel. Now that we broke down what a tail whip and a heel whip is, now let's go into how you should catch a heel whip. There are 3 different ways to catch a heel whip. 1 is with your back foot, 2 is with your front foot, and 3 is with both feet. 90% of the time, you can choose which foot you want to catch your heel whip with. Unlike a tail whip, where you should only catch it with your back foot or both feet, with a heel whip, you can catch it with your front, back, and both feet. Let me put in a video of a heel whip catching with front foot. And then a back foot. And honestly, you can mimic whichever one you think is more stylish. Now, I said 90% of the time. The other 10% is when you're doing a trick after a heel whip. Most of you guys are only here to learn a heel whip, but if you can already heel whip and you want to learn how to add a bar spin afterwards, that's the other 10%. You only catch it with both feet. The reason is, yes, you could catch a heel whip with your front foot, put your other foot on, then bar spin, but we're laying a foundation of the basics for when later on you're doing a heel bar whip. You do not want to catch it with one foot and then throw it with that one foot. It's gonna look stupid and be more difficult to land. It's not proper. You want to do it properly, so catch it with both feet right off the bat and learn how to do that. So when you're doing more complicated tricks and combos down the road, you will be able to do them more properly. Let me strap on the GoPro and kind of break down heel whips a little bit on the riding side of things. So now that I showed you guys and broke down what a heel whip is, now let's get into some of the more specifics from the GoPro angle, and you guys can kind of see my feet and all of that. Let's start with what foot you kick a heel whip with. You kick it with your front foot in most instances. Sometimes when I do like the up rail and I'll throw my heel whip, since I have my front foot planted for my balance point, I'll kick the heel whip with my back foot. But most of the time, I'm kicking my heel whips with my front foot. That was a back foot catch. Now let's do a front foot catch. Boom. The double foot catch. So right when you learn heel whips, you're not going to be catching it any certain way. It's going to be just like a tail whip. You'll probably end up doing the heel whip just like this. Just like that. No catch, just trying to land on the deck in the first place. That part is all about the flick. So you're going to do your bunny hop, kick it with your front foot, and try to land on the deck. You do not want to sex change like I talked about. So this is what a heel whip sex change looks like. I can't even do it because it's so awkward, but when you do the heel whip, standing this way, tail whip, or heel whip, then you're standing this way. You don't want to do that. Always land with the heel coming to your heel. Jump, heel, land, boom. After that whole process, that's when you can start learning how to catch it and mimic off of other heel whips you've seen people do. See what you think looks the cleanest and then go from there. The last thing I'm going to talk about is how you should catch it with both feet to do tricks afterwards. The whole reason why I talked about catching it with both feet for a trick afterwards is because it's a lot more controlled for the next trick afterwards. Now let me do a heel whip to bar spin and give you guys a good visual example of catching it with both feet. just like that. That was me kind of breaking down heel whips. If you guys have any questions, I can answer them down in the comments. So if you have any questions about a heel whip, comment down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, subscribe. Until the next time, see you guys. Bye-bye.
Yeah, cold world we live in, yeah, heart be freezing. I got no meaning to be here still.